trial, and most importantly, this sentencing phase that we're about to enter, is criminal defense attorney Brian Watkins. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning.
Okay, so let's talk about the sentencing phase. It's starting on Monday, and what I was interested in is the fact that this is going to be a whole new trial almost.
Well, not necessarily a trial. They're not really presenting evidence as to what happened in the events. What they're going to be doing is putting on mitigating circumstances to say why he did what he did. And of course, the prosecution is going to be putting on evidence to suggest that he is deserving of the death penalty.
Yeah,
so they're going to be putting the aggravating circumstances, exactly.
Okay. Now, in this case, because, you know, the defense's argument all along was James Holmes was not guilty by reason of insanity. He wasn't mentally there. Obviously, that jury that will sit here in the sentencing phase thought otherwise. So what is going to change, or what could change through the sentencing phase?
Well, you know, we got to look at it. There's a big difference between being crazy and doing something crazy. Okay, when you are crazy, that means I went to that movie theater, I shot everybody because I was saving the world from these alien invasions that were going to snatch our bodies, and that's why I did it. That's being crazy, and that's what the defense
is
tried to put on at the trial. Okay, now doing something crazy is I'm going to shoot up all these people, and that's going to give me so much media attention that I will be able to get the girl to notice me or something like that. That's doing something crazy. Clearly, John Holmes had mental ability to understand that this was going to have an effect on people. People were going to be angry at him. People were going to be coming after him, and he planned for that. So that shows that he understood what he was doing.
Like the booby-trapped apartment, all of these other things.
Exactly. He says, I know people are going to be coming for me because this is terrible, and they're going to be coming after me. So that kind of says that he knows what he was doing. However, they're going to have to put on mitigating circumstances now to suggest that he wasn't in his right mind. He was on the border. And although it doesn't meet the level of an insanity defense, it should at least mitigate my sentencing in some way, shape, or form, not give me the death penalty.
Okay, a lot has been said too, and we can go back to another recent trial, because James Holmes has said he is not going to testify at this sentencing hearing. And we saw this in the Boston bombing suspect trial as well, that he did not speak during the sentencing phase. He only talked afterwards. So what is that going to do for his chances, James Holmes? What is that going to do for his chances if he doesn't say he's sorry? How much does the remorse play into, you know, you're not going to get the death penalty here?
It's huge. It's huge. I mean, if you don't, express remorse for what you've done, that means you can't be rehabilitated. So a jury's going to look at it and say, why spare his life? Why? You know, I mean, this isn't something you did something. He's sorry.
He said his family is going to. The word is that his family is going to do the talking. Is that enough?
Well, it's not. People want to hear from the person who did the crime. Clearly, their family can't be sorry for your actions. The family is sorry that this happened to them. That family is sorry that this is happening to their loved one. But they want to hear from the person who did this. Are you sorry? And if he doesn't get up there and say that, he's most likely going to be looking at the death penalty.
All right. Brian Watkins, always great to see you this morning. Thank you so much. All right. Storm chasers.